Well, hello everybody, this is Frogman. Welcome back to Satisfactory. I'm sitting down here staring at the bottom of the base, looking at the MAM, because there's a couple of things I think we have yet to do, and we need to kind of look at it. So now that we have plastic, we can do a few things. I just got done researching the zip line, which I should have done a really long time ago because, you know, things and stuff. But let's get that high-speed connector opened up. And that'll do that. What else do we have down the line? Supercomputers are going to require computers and a few other things. You need more things. So one of the next major deals we're going to have to start looking at doing is going to be high-speed connectors. But for now, I think what we're going to do is we're going to go upstairs and we're going to go take a look at some of the things we did last time. So last time was kind of a mess all over the place, but we did get circuits taken care of, which means theoretically I can kind of easily handcraft computers right now, I believe, correct? I'm so used to people not following the same metrics when it comes to how things are selected and then deleted, but hey, who cares? Computers are going to require circuits. This, that, and that. So that means we can actually handcraft a few things, although I do believe we've got quite a few parts, pieces to do something, because I did happen to look in one of our chests, and I think we actually have enough computers to go hand something in. So let's go hand something in really quickly over in the hub, because I want to move a little bit forward. I'm tired of driving back and forth between oil and rubber, or the oil section, so we can do a little bit more stuff. So we have the ability now, should be able to do this. So let's go ahead, select that milestone. We'll give all the parts that we currently have on us, go get loaded back up, and get trains going. Now, trains are going to require, every single part of the train is going to require a whole bunch of computers. So that does mean we're going to have to go ahead and get those sorted somewhat today. But I think we can at least take a look at playing with them slightly. Why did I put that in there? Give me some of those and some of those. Why are you not? Oh, they're not refilling because we're using them. And we need heavy modular frames. Right there. Cool. Let's see. Another couple more of those. That'll sort. Good deal. Let's go hand this in and get into some playing around, because this means I can actually kind of start doing a few things with a reasonable pace, and I'll be a happy camper. So, turn in all the parts. Monorail train technology ready for launch. It only took us, I don't know, what is this, 7 episodes, 8 episodes to get to this point? I forget. I haven't looked at the numbers.
Reached. A new set of buildings and vehicles needed for long-range transportation has been made available.
Yes, it has.
In addition to built-in power conduction, rails-based transit ensures increased efficiency and reliability for both the transport of pioneers and cargo.
That's an interesting thing to note once you get to that point, is that when you start building train networks in the game, that means you can quit running power lines all over the place, which means you can kind of tidy up your power grid. I mean, I know you really can't see it when you're looking at things like this, but for us, can you go away, please? There is a power line that runs kind of just jankily all the way up the hill over to here and up to this point. There's a power line that runs kind of out this direction over to this kind of section. And I mean, as you kind of work around, you're going to find, well, there's another one that heads out this way for that matter. The train rails, once you hook a station to a power grid, the rails will transmit power from one point to another that you can then pull off at the train station when you get there. Now, that is a thing that you have to kind of pay attention to, because trains tend to use a little bit of power as we go. But let's see, I think, where are we? Transportation, we should have a whole bunch of brand new things to play with. Now, again, we might actually be able to make something. Freight platforms. This is where I was worried about it, because the block signals, they added signaling, which means they added collision with update 5. But before this update, the trains had 0 collision, which means they could run right through each other and did not care about how things worked. You now have to think about how you do things and have to build stuff. Trains are kind of, it's similar in the method to Factorio. Similar. They're kind of the same. The signaling is kind of the same. And you have to kind of pay attention, which is the reason why I wanted to at least get the circuits up and going so that we could be able to build the block signals, so we can build blocks on our tracks so that the trains will obey what we want them to do. The path signals are kind of a little bit more thing. We're not going to be worrying about these. We're not going to play with this for the most part. We're basically going to build one-way tracks, as I've always done. I've always built one-way tracks. I don't like building singular tracks, and I don't like building. We'll build double lanes in the same way that I normally build Factorio, so we can kind of make things a little bit simpler. And yeah, granted, it takes a little bit more resources, but they look better when we play with them. So I can't really. I mean, I guess we could go hook that up and get it going. I kind of wanted to spend an episode actually playing with this. So let's do the thing that I wanted to do today, which is to try to figure out a way to get this to be marginally automated so that we can kind of figure things out. And if you notice something that's very interesting about the reasoning for why I'm probably going to build stuff over here for the time being is the fact that we need circuits, copper, coil, or that wire, and plastic, and screws. 3 out of the 4 components we need are over on this side of the base, already over on this side of the base. So we're going to be building computers up there. And I'm going to kind of maybe start thinking about doing what I should have done, which is I'm going to tear this section out right here, and we're going to put the screws in that we need to be able to do the work right here on the base, which means I'm going to have to bring in, well, at least this much. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Well, let's see. That's nine furnaces, 9 smelters over here. How many other smelters are coming in off of this? Turn your lights on. I can't see a thing. So on this side of the, we're not going to do this. We're not going to do this on camera. On this side of the base is where we're bringing in the iron from over there with that truck we played with a couple of episodes ago. We're done bringing in iron ore over here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to modify the base slightly so that I am bringing in what we need to bring in over here. This needs to be changed out as well, so that means I can get rid of... Where is it? One of these two, right? It's this one? I don't know why I did that. I have no idea why I did that. Anyhow, for what I'm going to do in between cuts here is I'm going to rip out a bunch of this smelting that we have going on for here and the smelting that we have going on over there. I'm going to probably check in here in just a second. We're going to build a couple of 3 or 4 things. Basically, what I'm going to do is I'm going to build a quick smelting platform over there, and then we're going to stop bringing in iron ore like this, and we're going to start bringing in iron ingots into the base so that I can bring in more iron ingots over here and build a bunch of screws so we can do computers. And I think we're going to start doing that on the other side as well. We're just going to have to figure that out. One of the next major projects, like I think we're going to do, is anything that's iron ore that's in the base, except for maybe this line over here, we're going to be converting it into off-site facilities because there's no point in smelting iron in the base anymore. So let me get to that real quick, and then I'll come back when we get ready to start auto-magicking that mess. So I'll see you guys in a little bit. All right, for a real quick Interium, you guys remember this from an episode or 2 ago. We have 2... well, I should say 4 pure iron nodes right here local to this area. So what I'm going to do is we're just going to throw down a really down and dirty smelting facility that I can stack vertically, because once we get more of the stuff, stop. Once we get better belts and better miners, we're going to be utilizing this area quite a bit for iron. Now there's another iron patch. Hi, doggo. There is another iron patch in a reasonably decent close distance, I believe, to this thing. I think it's right over here. On the other side of that stinky stuff, yeah, you see those gray rocks right over there? There's another bit of iron down there. I believe all of those are normal nodes. Hang on. Scan. S. No. What is it? This one. There should be...
Breaking news
yeah,
from Earth.
right there.
Widespread chaos
Right there.
and mayhem. old president urges all citizens to do their part and harvest alien artifacts.
I may, one day, when they become usable. There's no point in me hanging on to them because I can't even feed them into an awesome sink. At least I don't think. Don't really care. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and demolish most of this mess out here. We're going to build us a quick stackable smelting facility that I can then just load trucks from this point. I will probably try to actually leave the underside as it sits because it's nice and flat and there's a decent road right here. So we'll stick it up in the air and then we'll have a kind of like we already had over there where we'll have a garage. And we'll just pump the iron ingots into there. There is going to be enough eventually. See, each one of these can handle 2 inputs or 2 belt inputs at this point. We'll eventually have so much iron coming out of this area that it's going to be unreal what we'll be doing at it. It'll need at least 2 trucks to keep up with it. So at least even right now, it'll take 2 trucks to keep up with it. So I'm going to go ahead and get after that, and I will see you guys when I'm done with it. There's no point in doing this because it's literally just going to be me stacking smelters on top of foundations. Where are they? We need 36 of them. So let me knock that out and I'll be back. All right, I think that ought to do it at least. We've got 36 of these furnaces, smelter thingies up here. We're going to build them in a fashion that what I should be able to do is as we get a little bit better, which the next better is actually going to be upgrading all of these Mark III belts to Mark IV belts and then stuffing a few of our power shards in these. We'll be able to immediately just upgrade this. The way I built it, basically what I'll do, hello autosave, is that we'll stack another layer of 36 on top of this, and then I'll just take one miner and move it from this level upwards, and then just kind of do a few things. So there's enough room in here to split and do a few things, but this will be at least double tall. It is not pretty, it's not finished, it's not anything, but what I'm going to need to go do now is not kill myself and go finish. Let's do this real quick while we're doing this. Put a ramp in and another ramp in. So we've got 2 truck stations down here. We're only technically probably going to need one of them for right now. So I'm going to go get that truck and realign it to another set of truck stations down there. I've been running the factory, so we should technically, hopefully, not have anything left in any of the guts. Do a little bit of moving things around, and then we can get to automating something. Hey, put some coal and stuff. Charcoal, coal, whatever. Anyhow, I'll be back in a second. What we're going to do is we're going to delete this path. I'm going to hook it up to this one. And this one is going to go towards this side of the base. So I'm going to have to rejig this a little bit. But we're going to take this belt right here, move that belt to those over to this section here. And basically, it's just going to just go around the corner and jump up and catch up with everything that needs to be up there and split and done however we need to do, so that when we get ready to the point here, we can build some more screws right here and be able to actually do what we need to do. So that's kind of what I'm going to start doing, is I'm going to start getting rid of some of this excess smelting and build in more of the stuff that we're actually going to need. So let's see. I think we'll hook this one in, which is, where's the exit ones? Is it the blues? So we'll take that belt right there, that section. And this is the pain point problem, because I had to kind of do a little bit of goofiness because of here. I think I can make this function okay. I got a lot of tearing apart to do a few things and wonderful stuff. So again, I will get this sorted out. Let's get the iron at least coming over here first. Walls, walls, and conveyor wall 2s, do 2 of those. Conveyor wall 2 thingy, whatever you want to call it. Let me see. I need that one, right? I keep forgetting which side is which. So it's this, and then we'll just do a stacky thingy of about here. Can we do this where it's lined up, maybe? So we'll do it to right there. And then we'll do this. And then this is going to go here to there, here to there, here to there. I know that's going to be off a little bit. No big deal. Don't really care. I probably actually should move these around a little bit before I get excited. But we'll see how that works. Let's go grab our truck. We're going to delete this path. Let me see. Open Iron Base 1, delete path, confirm, and we're going to start here. Tab. You're gone? Okay, let me see. Cancel. Tab. Start. Why do I feel like I'm not recording? Okay, we're recording. Good. Look out, Mr. Bean. We'll take this one to the one in the back that I can't see. Ah! Get back in. Go ahead, load it, please. I may need to change that door. That's not very big. Now, since we're planning on having 2 trucks here, I'm going to start making sure that we're at least keeping the lines separated so that they don't cross too badly. All right, cool. And then we're going to do save. Again, iron. Why is my caps lock on? Whatever. Iron 1 to base. Save. And give me my tab key. Enable autopilot. You are going to unload. F. Go. I need to be able to play with that. Yeah, you're going to have to sort yourself out. I'm sorry. I need to build a little bit more room over here. And I need to do a little bit of this. Here. Now, just put it right there. Go. You can figure it out from there. Trucks. Sometimes they work, sometimes they don't. I'm going to put it over here, and then we'll let it do what it needs to do. Okay. I think you're okay now. So it should be able to see that arrow. This actually might work a little better. Arrow to arrow, that arrow to there. That incoming. I may have to come back and fix this one. No big deal. We'll sort it out right now. Well, we'll sort it out right now. We'll sort it out in a little bit. Okay, so we need to bring... I'm going to probably go hook another one of those up so that we can run the other stuff that way. So give me this. This is going to be the belt of iron that is going to go up to our next section. So let me go ahead and start ripping a bunch of this stuff out, and then we'll move forward because we're going to need to be able to bring in a bunch of iron to make some more screws. So let me clean these guys up. Okay, that actually worked out pretty decently. The iron is just going to need to come up fairly close for that part, so we just need to dump it into that section right there, which is going to be right there. I mean, I really need to do a little bit more management of some of this area, but I think if I just do let's put a thing down. Let's put a thing down. Put a thing down right there. Can you put it down, please? I know you'll clip. It's fine. Can we just put it over here? Maybe we can do this. Is that the same level? How about that? Does that look okay? This corner is going to be terrible, and I know that. There's not much I can do with this corner. Let's try that. And then we'll do a U. Which means this is going to be our screw line. Perfect. And then those can go over there and become screws for us, which we'll just go ahead and split those off. I don't really think I need a lot of screws. Oh, you know, we could actually make that look a little better. Hang on a second. If I push this backwards a little bit, you have your toolbars. If I do that right there and then go down from that, and then do this, that means I could bump that up just a little bit. Come on, wall mount. Where are you? 540 forward, move, go. That's a little better. Cool. All right. Nice. So just hook that up to the rest of the stuff on top. That goes to there. This goes to... Too much of this up and down. I'm never going to build a base like this ever again. Perfect. So these are all wire makers making wire. Correct? Yes. Do I have any of this? You can have some of that. Go to work. You guys can go back to work. Yeah, we should be good at that point. Those will split out and do what they need to do. We'll get this back to work. It means I have all this space down here to build screws, which is amazing. Okay. Alrighty then. So the numbers that we need to look at as far as stuff, now that we can kind of finally play this, and this shouldn't take terribly too long, is we need to look at manufacturers and computers. So 25 per minute on circuit boards. How many did we end up making? I forget exactly. I don't think it's 25 a minute. It might be pretty stinking close. That might be another one of those that's just barely going to work things. I forget exactly how many we're making right now. It's 3.6 times 7.5. 27. So we're just going to build enough to make one manufacturer function. Okay, that's doable. So let's run this over here. And I want to say that we're going to go ahead and plunk that guy down about right. We'll say right on the edge of the line. Like that. How did I do these? Let's go look real quick. I completely forgot. Those guys are set kind of backwards. Why did I do it like that? Well, I guess, whatever. We'll just leave it alone, and we'll put it right here for now. So we need to bring up everything we need for computers. So for right now, that's going to be circuit boards, cable, plastic, and screws. And then we're going to let this run, and hopefully next episode have a whole lot of good stuff to make more stuff, meaning we can start laying out trains. We can start doing all the fun things. So I need... Why is that belt empty? Because we probably ran out of plastic already. All right, let me go dump a bunch of plastic on the line, and then we can figure out what we need to do. All right, there goes the stuff that we should be able to now figure out what's going on. I am going to figure on probably splitting that. Oh, you're standing on it. We can do this, right? Let's split that on that wall right there. So we'll grab us a conveyor wall covery thingy. Can I find the wall? There you go. And then we put one of these on it. Now, I think, well, we're going to fix this whole problem here pretty soon. As soon as we have trains, we can start doing quite a bit of hauling of this stuff that we already have crafted. Like right now, all I'm doing is being the one hauling that stuff back and forth. So let's see, can I get back up here? I love this idea of how I thought I'd build this whole mess and make it impossible to use. But anyhow, let's see. We need to go here, up. How much plastic do you need? You need... we can do a baby belt then, that's fine. So we'll bring you up to about there, and then you can come in, get kind of lined up. To there. That's one of them. Then we need wire, circuit boards, and screws that we're going to have to build. So let's see. Let's see about getting wire and circuit boards in here and here, I think. It's going to look a little janky, I understand, because unfortunately we're going to have to do things that are not all that great, because I'm going to have to split off this line, splitter, that line, and that line. So let's see about one of these. Maybe we can get one of these in here to make it look kind of okay. I mean, I technically could probably use something a little different than this. We could use the conveyor holes and pop them up through the... I mean, I could do that too, but I don't really think that's going to be any decent amount of time. So never mind the clipping. Go to there. Connect. You can do it. I know you can. How much did we need? I forget. Well, I see. Both of those are okay. Wow, where that came from. You to there. You to there. You guys can be kind of lined up, which is awesome. You can come over and go into this. And you can come over and be kind of lined into this. And then we just need to build screws. let me do a little bit of quick, down and dirty building, and then I think we'll have it ready to go. So let me put all that back, actually. But I think we can. I might fix this. I might have to fix that. That's horrible. Hang on. Do this. Do it this way. Do it this way. Make it look better. You can do it. It's easy. Just do this and point it that direction, and then do this. That's even worse. Well, it's close enough. It lines up with something, at least. Go. Okay, now let's make some screws. Alrighty then, that's to this to there. And then we merge those. Probably about right there. This is going to be way too much screws, and that's perfectly fine. I am perfectly happy with that. So let me see. We should be able to go 6. Look straight up in the air and put it right there. Do that. And then when I get all this done, we'll play with some other stuff. Not today, but we'll do some other things. So there... Excuse me. So, too many screws go into right there. Awesome. No, I want that. Thank you. I chose the wrong one, didn't I? There we go. Still chose the wrong one, didn't I? I'm now out of steel. Wonderful. Go get some steel. Let's get this sucker sorted. Okay, then we can now do a little bit more derfing around. We need to go over here. I need to go find some power and hook that thing up so it actually works. Let's see. How did I do the power over there? I think I drug it up. There should be some right there. Yeah, let's do that. Let me see. We'll do something there, and then you can go to work. You can start eating up all of those resources. And make us 2.5 computers per minute, which is amazing. That means in the next however long I feel like letting this thing run, we should now be able to get a few things going. So, with that, guys, I think that's going to be plenty long enough. We've did a little bit more work than I anticipated on doing today, but that's fine. We got a new smelting facility that will be able to be upgraded just as soon as we can hand in, I forget, is it 100 of these things that we can then immediately change a few things out. I'm going to go ahead and do a little bit more cleaning and kind of maybe we might just go ahead and build all the screws that we need for that other side. Whatever reason, I'm starting to get a little bit of a screwed up throat, so we're going to call it there. I will see you guys in the next episode. I'm going to go ahead and run these into the container, but there is our first computer made via a manufacturer. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.